Good morning and happy Sunday. This is Scarlett, and I am going to go over my savings binders with you because the last time we did a video, you didn't actually get to see them. So we're going to start with Eternal Oblation. This one is my monthly bills, and all of these are empty right now because my payday is coming up. So this Sanctuary Dues is my rent. Defensive Wards is my insurance. Scrying Networks is my cell phones or internet, or should I say, and internet. Elemental Energy is for any kind of utilities. I don't have any currently. They're included in my rent. Forbidden Woods, this is savings to go to an amusement park. Iron Chariot, that's my car. And Weight of Oath, this is a personal loan that I have. The next thing we're going to go over is the Banishing Book. This is my personal credit cards that I have. When you see that it says banished on it, like this one, that means it's paid off. So I had European Wax Center, and that one has been paid off. I had K's, and that one's been paid off. And then past this little ghost binder is the ones that I have not paid off. So Banished Victoria's Secret, they actually charged me $80 in late fees and interest on a $3.46 interest that they had. And didn't send me a notice of it until the following month. So that's why it's $80. It's $37 plus $3 two times. Torrid, I work there, so unfortunately I tend to buy things quite often. So as you can see, I paid it off and then I made a purchase. So I just need to pay it off again. Ulta, I did recently get my hair done and paid using my Ulta card. So I have to pay that one off. This is my Capital One number 2. So this is the second card. I have to pay that one off. This is my this is my Cash App. Sorry, it says it up there. And I need to increase this to $945 that I need to pay off to them. This is Milestone. This is another personal credit card of mine. Indigo. And then Capital One number 1. So those are my credit cards. And like I said, you'll see that they are mostly empty. Shielding the Haven. This is my sinking funds. Things that I save up for. So Familiar Protection, I actually have cats in Tennessee that I pay for stuff for them. So I want to keep saving money so that way I can afford it if anything happens. Because I'm not in Tennessee, I'm in Virginia. Hound of the Hearth. This is for my dog, so that way we're saving for our dog food. This is Vanguard Spirit. This is for one of my kids. The Boundless Souls. The second one of my kids. The Wild Sovereign, the Sovereign Wild. This is the third one of my kids. Manifested Dreams. This is basically for my hobbies. Mortal Garments. So this is for clothing. Healing Salves. This has my cash amount on here, but I've actually emptied out the cash. And then on the back side is my amount for my work. So that's what this is. Funny money is what I call this, or prop money is what other people call it. And I use that to know how much is in there. And anytime that there's a amount used, I just write it down Like, I think that I have some medicines that'll be available for me to pick up here in the middle of the week, so tomorrow. And when it is, I believe it's going to be like $4 for me to pick it up. And then the Incantation of Smiles. This is for dental care. Hearth and Alchemy. This is for my home needs, like detergent, dryer sheets, medicine, stuff like that. That's not my prescription meds. Chariot Repairs. This is for my oil changes, and I'm also going to need tires soon. Sabbath Blessings. This is for special occasions, things like that. Fae Offerings. This is for gifts. Echoes of the Past. This is for Colonial Williamsburg. I like to go there very often. So I like to save for it, so that way I don't feel so bad about parking there. So that one's the Shielding the Haven. The next one that we have is called Cauldron of Whispers. This is my savings binder. And the Copper Urn is my penny savings challenge. Fortress of Shadows. This is for unpredictable chaos. So this is like extra emergency fund just in case something happens. This one is Sanctuary of the Morrow. I wrote on here that's for the month ahead. So that way you can have, you know, a certain amount held aside just in case. Going forward, we have a little tracker here to note how much you save. And then I have little trackers showing how much I've saved, or like little savings challenges that I have. I'm actually going to be adding some back into here because of being injured at work. I was actually off for 2 weeks, and since then they're not giving me my correct hours. So my paycheck is going to be short this week as well, which does not make me happy. This one is Autumn Ritual. This is for my wedding that's coming up in October. This is for regalia. We've already paid for my dress, but we still have my fiance's kilt and the accoutrement for it. The altar, we've already paid for that, so that's completely paid off. The bound rings, we've already paid for my rings. We just need to buy his rings in the wedding band, or his ring in the wedding band. I guess both are wedding bands. Invitation for Incantation. Incantation. This is the invitations, stamps, and I need to add on here, I had to have a little card printed up for the QR codes. So that's stuff like that. Hand fasting strands. This is going to be this ribbons that I need for hand fasting, and it's actually going to be like $100, I think, for the ribbons, because I have to get special tartans. Covenant of Confection. This is for the cake. My daughter has booked that for me. The Dark Alchemist. She's also booked the photographer, which is what this is. And on most of them, I write what it is, so that way I know, just in case. This is the Symphony of Shadows. The DJ, I need to pay them $100 to secure them this week. So I have that. Sacred Solace. This one is for massages before the wedding. And then Enchanted Flora. So this is for flowers for the wedding. And then High Priestess. This is for our officiant. And then Misty Journey. This is what I hope to be able to save for our honeymoon. These are all empty. So I have only saved, I've actually saved for the officiant. So that one is completely paid off now. so I don't owe anything on that one. And we put like $100 towards the flowers. I think it's supposed to be like $300 total. So once we have all of that, we'll go ahead and place that order. The DJ will be about $350 because it's a morning wedding and it's only going to be like 4 hours. So we have that. What else? Is there anything else? So wedding bands we still have to pay for. The hand fasting strands we still have to pay for. The cake and the photographer are already taken care of by my daughter. And the massages. I would really like to get the massages, but we don't have the money yet for that. So that's going to be a thing that we decide on later. And the Misty Journey is going to be something that we decide if we're going to be able to do because we both work and we get paid by the hour. This is my relocation ritual binder. This is just in case I have to move back to Tennessee. I will be honest with you. I really hope I don't have to move back to Tennessee. By the way, all the binders show what they are on the sides as well. So I actually normally have them sitting right here. And they're on the bed today, so that way I don't have to get up out of bed. Like I said, I was injured at work, so I've been trying to kind of keep things close by me lately. All right, Raven Post. This is for anything that I ship to Tennessee. Containment spells. This is for boxes, packaging, and such. Ancestral estate. This is for anything that we need for the house when we move in. The Green Witch, his sister, is a gardener, and she's taken a lot of care of the garden, so we wanted to give her a special gift. Keeper of the Land, that's going to be for her as well. Spooky Logistics, this is anything that's like registration, getting your license changed, stuff like that. The Threshold Spell, this is anything else that we might need in the house outside of the things that we've already separated out. And then Velvet Slumber, this is specifically for a bedroom suite because we will be, if I move to Tennessee, we'll be moving into his father's bedroom, and I'm not going to sleep on his father's bed. I know that sounds hoity-toity, but unfortunately he passed away earlier this year, and I think I would cry every night. So, Mending the Hearth, his fireplace in his home is actually broken, and we would like to get it fixed so that way we could turn it into a nice little area for us to sit. So that is my binders. And then I have my cash wallet. This is my cash wallet. Now, because I think that this paycheck is going to be very short, I took all of my money out of all of these wallets or binders, so that way I could use it for my cash wallet, so that way I have money for things like gas and food. So just so you know, this is the only one that has actual money in it. All the rest do not. So I have Propulsion Potion. I haven't written it down, but there's $65 in there. And lots of ones. Cauldron Supplies, there's 113 in there, which is a little lower than what I usually put. I usually try to put 150. Midnight Diversions, that one has 50 in it. Tavern Feast has 10 because that's eating out and we're trying not to eat out as much. Glamour Spells has 100 because there was 50 still left in there and I added 50 to it. Curiosities and Oddities is my personal spending money, and that one just has 20. So that is my, oh, and then my gift cards. My gift cards are also for the Tavern Feast. If I'm going to eat out, I prefer that I go to one of these places that I have gift cards for. Okay. I will make another video on Thursday or Friday going over what I got paid and how we're going to separate it. Hopefully I don't have to do a lot of making things up, but I'm a little worried that I might have to. I hope everyone has a good Tuesday, and make sure that you're saving something for yourself, even if it's just a moment of peace. Bye, guys.